Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in a post, wait till you see him flying through the air catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across all super chill, SoCal, whatever, but he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. Okay. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not this one. I need this one. You know how many scouts are here.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it, MP. You know the rules.
Coach, listen, I'm all for rules, but not this one, okay? I'll sit out the next game, I promise. I'm begging you, I need this one.
Okay. You want to make it to the NBA, right?
Yes, it's all that matters to me.
And I believe you can do it, MP. But you gotta start conducting yourself like a pro.
Yeah, but I gotta make it...
That means always doing the work, never cutting corners, never taking your situation for granted. Hey, look up. I told you when I first met you, it's our job to make you look good. And I can't do that if I don't hold you accountable. You won't learn and you won't grow.
No, Coach, it's just the worst possible time.
The deeper you get into this thing, the more every little step and misstep matters. I hate doing this as much as you hate hearing it, but you gotta sit today. That's how you learn. And that's the end of this discussion. I see you on the bench.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I'll hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the Attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An Attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer, MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Count it!
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting 5 for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Now Carrington. To the inside. And Lund slams it in.
Well, he's known for being a 3-and-D guy, but Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And so here it's SAC. And here's Carrington. Picks it to Pagan. Lund, 5 on the clock. Again, Austin Lund missing. Callahan inside. Lund's there. What a nice shot by Callahan. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, he'd say. And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Edwards outside. Three-pointer. Sack grabs the miss. Harrington with it. Callahan picks him up. Pass to Martinez. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neill.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact. Devontae Mills typically he's the setup guy for his team, but look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Now Carrington. Right side, Martinez. Outside Carrington. The three. And Callahan pulls it down. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now here's Martinez. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. On the wing, it's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
The attack from Sack Trail. And it's Edwards with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Sack with the ball. Pass to Carrington. To the paint. Lund. And Lund slams it in. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Pass to Hilton. There's the three. And he's off on that one. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
And it's Brock missing. Here's Mecca. Pass to Lund. It's Mecca, now guarded by Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Lund uses the glass to finish the layup.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Now Mills. Back to Brock. Dove up top. The high post shot. That's a miss. He's made one and now missed one. Right side, Lund. Pass to Mecca. Hilton. Carrington outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The high fly is leading. Here's Brock outside. Hilton grabs the rebound. Here's Mecca, now guarded by Mills. Scooped up. Lund misses. Mills outside. And another miss by the High Flyers. And it's Sack with the ball. Here's Mecca. Pass to Lund. It's Mecca. Lund at the high post. Hits it from the high post.
The big man, Lund, finding his stroke from mid-range.
Here's the high flyers. Brock outside. Right wing. Gov. Guarded by Lund. Trying to get back on track. Gov, no good.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
Lund with it. Gov's there. Inside. It's Mecca. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Nice find by the power forward Lund. This is why his teammates like playing with him.
And the high flyers call time here.
Looking to break up the momentum.
Yeah, some things to hash out for sure.
So both teams making some changes here. Edwards inside. Pagan defending. Edwards, that's good. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's O'Neal. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Now Carrington. Pass to Lund.
You know, Ivory Lund does a nice job using his strength. Playing big.
The first free throw is good. Both fall at the line that time. Edwards with it. 11 points on the game so far. Here's O'Neal. Guarded by Carrington. Mills from deep. Evens things up with that basket. His second of 4, shooting 50%. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
Down low. Pagan misses. Here's the high flyers. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mills, now covered by Martinez. A shot by Edwards, no good. Martinez outside. Outside Pagan. Carrington for 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. High flyers out in front. They're up by 2. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now here's Martinez, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside, Lund. Martinez with 4 to shoot. Lund, he's covered by Gov. Pagan misses. Now Mills. He's got 5. Edwards outside. Let's go with the 3. And it's Mills missing. Sack trailing here. Outside Pagan. Martinez. Outside Pagan. Left side Lund. To the middle. Lund. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, you thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
Pass to O'Neal. Gove. From deep, it's MP. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. On offense, here's Sack. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now Carrington, guarded by O'Neal. And here's Carrington. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They get the board.
Very effective use of size from Callahan on defense, being the enforcer his team needs.
Just his first shot attempt, and O'Neal gets it to go.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Fires for three. The High Flyers grab the miss.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Here's Pagan. 13 feet out, and the shot falls.
That's like a layup for him. He'll hit those all day long.
Out to Gove. Pass to O'Neal. And that's in, coming off the assist from Gove.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
And the attack from Sack, call time here. And so here it's Sack. They trail by 9. And there's the alley. And Lund slams it in.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Returns it to Martinez. Clock at 6. With 1 on the clock.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And here are the High Flyers now. Gove outside. Back to Edwards. And that's in, coming off the assist from Gove.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Lund. Inside. Right side, Lund. Back to Lund. Cunningham, guarded by O'Neal. Cunningham, no good.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
MP again.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Lund. Cunningham. No good on the three. And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the Flyers.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
From deep, it's Pagan. MP with the block. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession. And the attack from Sack call time here. Here's Hilton. Pass to Olsen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hilton. Jumper over Mills. And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
And it's Edwards missing. On offense, here's Sack. It's a 16-point game. Here's Hilton, covered by Brock. Returns it to Carrington. They need this. Nice jump shot, good. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on that 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Stolen by Carrington. And here they come. Hilton. Dunn brings it down.
You try to double clutch it like that, and a lot of times you only get 1.5 on it.
Here's Edwards. And the dunk by MP.
And look at him get up. Nice.
It's always a luxury when you have a point guard who can jam it.
And can't you tell that he loves taking advantage of any opportunity to perform for this crowd?
Now here's Robinson. Back to Carrington. The three. It's rebounded by Mills. Now the High Flyers with it. 16-point lead, their largest margin in the game. Screen by MP. And Devontae Mills with the three.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
And the attack from Sack call time here. And the High Flyers making a change here. And it's Sack with the ball. Trailing by 19. Pass to Martinez. Back to Pagan. Now Carrington. Just 3 to shoot. The triple for Martinez. Offensive board. 2 points as that one goes.
Yeah, look, it's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards.
Edwards outside. From past the arc. And another three for the Flyers.
And they continue to pad their lead here late in the game.
They're going to be tough to catch at this point. This game is theirs for the taking.
Outside Pagan. To the inside. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
And what an insane finish.
I'm not sure I've ever seen it done quite like that.
Oh man, I want to bookmark and remember that one. We might not see it replicated.
Pulls it from 20. Again, the high flyers.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Outside, Lund. Carrington for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Now Edwards. To the paint. And Mills gets the bucket to go.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Carrington for 3. MP grabs the miss. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Down low. Out to Gov. Mills. It's Callahan. Pagan defending. And here's MP on the outside. That's good. And it's Callahan picking up the assist.
How about the pass from the big man, Callahan?
Outside Pagan. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie, and just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that about does it, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
And we'll catch you off in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was going to be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game.
Quit playing.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's going to be lit.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Oh, what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama's setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Harris with it. Down low. Here's Bird. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
From deep, it's rebounded by Robert. Mitchell with it, and now guarded by Brock. Mitchell outside, inside.
And that's a warning. Defenses must be cautious in how they try to guard Harris, because he knows how to get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second one. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Edwards. Again, MP missing. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Gov. Another shot. Callahan shot off the mark. Pass to Harris. Stolen away by Gov. Now Edwards. There's the 3. And that one's out of bounds. The High Flyers will retain possession here. Union Elite on D. It's a 3-point game.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy, it's been lacking. Try something different, if you ask me.
And that one's good. It's Diaz. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
The three from Gove. And another miss by the High Flyers. And Union Elite has possession. Pass to Diaz. The three from Harris. Count it from distance.
And they get a little more breathing room on the scorecard with that make.
And if they can string together a few more possessions like that, this lead could really open up.
Now Edwards. The High Flyers with another miss.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
And that one's good. It's Diaz.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Here's Gove. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Screen by MP. O'Neal, no good. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Back to Edwards. Brock connects it from downtown.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
Mitchell outside. And there's the alley. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Brock outside. Back to Edwards. From outside, it's off the mark.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
Now here's Bird to the inside. Now Harris.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. No question who's been in control of this one.
Yeah, they have really taken charge.
That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris.
Well, Harris likes to score it with the best of them. But there, he decided to feed the open teammate.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true. And it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it. But those who do will know each other from their experience here. Perfect feed. You can just see the connection they have on the court.
Now Mitchell. Pass now to Harris. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Good tray. To the wing, right side. Back to Harris. Gove with the rebound. Here's the High Flyers. Down by 12. Edwards, that's good.
Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. And stolen by Edwards. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Mitchell outside. Pass now to Harris. One up, one down as he hits his first shot of this game.
The defender, little hesitant to get in the way as he bursts to the hoop.
Over to the wing, back to Edwards. Misses the three.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
Here's Kolish. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Edwards. Down by 12. To the middle. Shot falls by Casey.
Working it inside is usually a great idea. Solid pass.
Union Elite with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 15. And here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. Hauled in by High Flyers.
I think that miss surprised everyone, especially the shooter.
The three-pointer goes. Here's Mitchell. Bird outside, from outside the arc. And so we wrap up the first half. It's Union Elite. They're up by 7. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. The High Flyers trailing. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Edwards with it, and it's Bird picking him up.
A fantastic steal and finishing it home with a dunk. Sequences like that help build momentum.
Yeah, nice job taking initiative and taking advantage of that opportunity.
That could really be a confidence builder for the entire team.
Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brock. Kicks it to Mitchell. Brock with the block. Edwards outside. Kicks it out to Brock. Hits the trifecta.
You can see just how confident that Brock is. He's not wasting time. He's catching the ball. He's putting it up.
Here's Harris. Here's Diaz. 11 points on the game so far. Mitchell. For 3. Good D that time by Jason Brock.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now. You can see Gov tracking that shot through every frame. Nice anticipation, a great block.
Well, you've got to tip your hat to them for battling back into this game.
It was an impressive rally. We'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, though. See if they can keep that foot on the pedal.
Now here's Bird. Kicks it to Mitchell. He spins. Blocked with the block. And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here. Just 2 to shoot. For 3, it's Mitchell. The High Flyers grab the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot.
And Union Elite with possession. Pass to Diaz. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Diaz. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Edwards. Diaz covering. Back to Edwards. Gets the 3-ball to go.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. And the High Flyers making a change here. Union Elite trail. Mitchell outside. Bullock. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. The shot from Bird, no good. Here's the High Flyers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Rugged play under the boards. That's showing some real backbone.
Now here's Diaz. He's got 11. And it's Edwards with the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Diaz, now guarded by Mills. Back to Kolish. Diaz. And that's a foul called on Bullock. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Mills. The 19-foot shot, and he nails the jumper.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. And if they time this right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end a quarter.
No shot! Union Elite again can't hit it.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow. Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Here's Walker. And he loves it up towards the rim. And it's finished off by Harris.
Maybe that'll trigger them. It's impossible not to get pumped after that, I would think.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's really what alley-oops do for a team. Wow.
There's Walker. Pass to Harris. There's Walker, covered by Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris, no good. The High Flyers with the lead. Mills outside. Knocks it down from distance.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Buries it from three-point range. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect.
Get it going.
Both teams will make a substitution. And time called here, Union Elite. Mitchell with it. Down low. Robert. Nice D from Leon Callahan. Boy, what a battle it's been between these two stars. Harris and MP both doing a great job of finding their shots.
Absolutely. You can see that they know their teams are depending on them for offense. You wonder how long they can shoulder the load like that.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Edwards outside. From the arc. On target from long range.
It's true he did get off to a slow start, but he's starting to get that jumper flowing.
Pass now to Harris. Over goes. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
In a momentous moment, Harris, star power, we're watching it rise. Steadies himself to compete in the clutch.
From deep, it's MP. And another three for the Flyers.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Now Harris. And it's Brock with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Out to the right wing. Outside Diaz. Brandon Harris with another miss. Edwards' shot is good.
High percentage hoop out in the rock inside.
There's not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
They need to work quickly here, that's for sure.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Back to Harris with 4 to shoot. Launches it. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 attempts.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Out to Gov. Here's O'Neal. Edwards outside. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Now here's Diaz. Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. Here's the break. Here's Edwards. And that's in. Coming off the assist from Gov.
We're getting a taste of Gov's all-around game, picking out a nice pass to log the assist.
Pass now to Harris. Back to Diaz. The three. Here's Edwards. Again, the High Flyers. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. you see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his high flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And so that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Man, in that move I did, like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking Ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3.
1, 2, 3. All for one!
Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Prachumpsy locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunder Stone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
Here's the break. Outside for Lack. Swings it to McCall. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. The WCBL on offense. And here's MP on the outside. knocks it down from distance.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, finds some space.
Outside, Black. McCall. Now for Chumsey. Stone defending. And they pick up 2. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Lack. Returns it to McCall. Lack. Down low. McCall's shot off the mark. To the paint. And it's finished off by Harris.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Here's McCall. And rejected by Stone. And here they come. And here's Mills from outside. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. McCall outside. Pass to Lack. Cologne up top. Shoots. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, Lack's on his toes out there. He's focused on the movement of his teammates and looking to find the open man.
Mills on the wing. Edwards. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
And maybe the D will step up on him next time. He's proven he can knock down that shot.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Left side, Lack. Cologne on the outside. Back to Lack. McCall. He's covered by Edwards. With just 5 to shoot. And it's slammed in by McCall.
Way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
The basket's still shaking.
For sure. He got as much power as he could behind the two-hander.
Pass to Carrington. And another 3 for the WCBL. And every time we see Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Lack. Back to McCall. Now Lack. And here's McCall. He's covered by Edwards. And McCall tickles the twine.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Here's Stone. His shot falls, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Carrington's shot falls.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
And here's the EYBL. It's a 13-point ball game. Returns it to McCall. Cologne. Swings it to McCall. Cologne. Guarded by Carrington. And here's Robinson. Over Harris. Robinson's shot is off. Edwards outside. But they get it back from outside the arc. Oh. They get it back. Stone. And at last, they get one to fall.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
Now here's Lack. To end the run. Nice touch on the bank shot.
A reliable score. He is such an asset for his team.
Edwards outside. Mills on the wing. Lets the three fly. McCall grabs the miss.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Grab some...
Now a timeout called by EYBL. Carrington for three. Here's Harris. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
And McCall tickles the twine.
Smart play to work the ball in close. Just easier to score from that distance.
And here's MP on the outside. And the rebound goes to EYBL. And it's slammed in by McCall.
Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
Carrington outside. Edwards. What a great assist by Carrington as that one falls. Now here's Lack. Outside, McCall. Cologne. McCall, he's covered by Edwards. Fires from deep. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Now Edwards. He's got 12. Stone back to Edwards. And another 3 for the WCBL.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Here's Lack from deep. No good on the last-second shot attempt. So we conclude the first half. It's the WCBL All-Stars, leading by 14. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. The West with the ball. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives. Known as a gentle giant of sorts, don't let Stone's laid-back demeanor fool you, because he's capable of dominating defenses.
Pulls up. That one misses off the backboard. The WCBL on offense. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
And here's McCall. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Want to get yourself to the line? Attack on the interior. Nice play by McCall.
Good on both attempts. Edwards with it. 18 points for him. Pass to Mills. Back to Edwards. And the West hits it again from deep.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. McCall up top. Cologne. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
Mills right side, shoots the three. WCBL rebound. And here's MP on the outside. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. The offensive rebound. McCall for threes. And again, it's the EYBL. It's a trifecta.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Carrington for three. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. To the middle. And a jam by Cologne.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
The deficit will go away quickly if he does.
The jab, the cross. I like the way he capped that drive off a one-hand punch.
Edwards outside. Mills on the wing, defended by Lack. Shots good by Edwards.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. McCall outside. For three, and again, it's the EYBL from deep.
Oh, so quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
And the West All-Stars call time here. So both teams changing it up here. The WCBL on offense. Their biggest lead was 21. Edwards' shot is good.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Cologne. Perchunsi with the screen. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Well, what a battle we've seen between MP and McCall so far. They've each had their moments in this one.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job of hanging with him in this game.
Lack knocks it down.
Lack with a triple of his own. That's exactly how you respond to a three on your team.
From deep, it's MP, and another three for the WCBL.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside, Lack. From past the arc, the West All-Stars pull it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Timeout called by the EYBL. And the West All-Stars making a change here. And so it's the EYBL with it. McCall outside, inside, MP with the block. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. There's Leftos with the three. Moore cleans up the glass. And here's the West All-Stars. From deep, it's MP. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
Come get it!
Here's Schroeder. It's McCall on the wing. Aslanoglu outside. Dish to Tombo. McCall outside. And that time also a missed shot.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Now here's Harris. Here's two. And it's finished off by Harris.
And let me tell you, nobody And I mean nobody was going to deny him after he got that rebound.
Great second effort, and you knew how it would end.
Joe, you're right, but dunk aside, I'm impressed with the work rate he showed on that play. Way to stick with it.
Returns it to McCall. Pass to Dermonenko, and the layup falls.
When you have that much of a size advantage, there's no doubt. Just take it to the hoop and lay it home.
The WCBL calls timeout, and the West All-Stars making a change here. Now McCall. Pass to Cologne. McCall, he's covered by Edwards. McCall slams it home.
Smart handoff by Cologne. The defense didn't see it coming.
Edwards with it. He's against McCall. Carrington left side. Back to Edwards. And just miss after miss right now. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Lack. Pass over to Robinson. That's in. Coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
Ooh, staying active on the interior. Robinson gets the look he wants.
And here's the West All-Stars. They lead by 14. Carrington outside. Now Edwards. McCall covering. Back to Carrington. Fires for three. He can't hit it that time. It's Lack on the wing. McCall from long range. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to EYBL. And here's McCall. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Edwards outside. To the inside. On the wing, it's MP. The three-pointer is off the mark. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. They trail by 14. And here's the West All-Stars. Cologne left side. For Chumpsy outside. Pass to Cologne. Lack, clock at 6. Cologne, guarded by Carrington. Lack's shot is off. Harris with it. They need this. The shot, no good. Down low. And for Chumpsy with the stuff.
Athletic move to the rim from Chumpsy. He saw his chance, and he took it.
Edwards outside. Launches it. No good there. And so it's the EYBL with it. A 12-point contest. Muscling through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on the way to the line.
How locked in is this guy Robinson? Taking the contact like a champ and willing that shot in.
And they can just sit on the ball here.
They've earned the win.
Inside, deflects the pass. Fast break, here they come. McCall tickles the twine. Here's more, and they go to the intentional foul. And now they decide to intentionally foul. Here's Edwards, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Edwards, and the miss. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge.
All right, we're here with MP. MP.
Turning
yes.
into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey.
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first episode of Out of Bounds, the new web series offering exclusive access to all things MP as I start the next chapter of my basketball journey in Bonita, España. Sick apartment, right? Yeah. My agent hooked me up with all this. And helping me put all of this together is my boy Xander Jones, one of the hottest young filmmakers in the game right now. Xander, can you show your face for a second and say hi to the people?
What's up, everybody? Looking forward to sharing MP's journey with you.
I appreciate that, Xander. All right, so more about me. Wait, Xander, do you have any questions?
New country, new apartment, new life. How are you adjusting?
Man, I just landed yesterday, so my head's spinning a little bit, but I can't wait to get to work.
Okay. All right, what's on the schedule for today?
I have to head